Happy Friday. So today I'm going to go over 5 tips. I have them written down because I realize that whenever I try and count and do the videos, I always lose count. So I'm going to go over 5 tips of how I adapt my skincare in the winter. So the first thing is that in the morning, and actually in the summer I do this as well, I do not wash my face. All I do is just, make sure there's no like eye crud anywhere, and I just kind of just go over my eyes, make sure just there's no pilling from any of the ingredients or the moisturizers that I've used the night before, and I just do that, and then I have a clean slate for putting on any sunscreen or actives. So that's the morning. I haven't changed much in the morning. In the winter, I do have one ingredient that I'm going to do a video on, and by the way, this is my turtle tea. It's always summer for him, so he basks. As you can see, maybe he'll do it during the video, but he's gonna pop in and say hi a few times. I just thought it would be fun to have him in the videos. Where is he now? He's hiding, but he's very social. So that's what I do in the morning. I haven't changed much. I'm gonna do a video on one new thing that I've added that I'm just testing out for a little bit longer before I do a video on it. So the main thing, no washing in the morning. And then the second thing that I've realized is I used to layer moisturizers. I've always done that. I have a video on my tretinoin and L-trino journeys. So I always used to layer moisturizers. Now I layer more humectants, things that have glycerin in them, things that have hyaluronic acid and peptides, because those hold on to water more, and then I put on an active, and then I put on my moisturizer. So I'll go over like kind of how I do things. Just going back to number 1 with the cleansing, I use the cleansing balm. Right now I'm using Garnier, and this is the Erasedol makeup cleansing balm, the vitamin C one. And what I like about this one is I use this one, or I use my Clinique Take the Day Off balm. This one, I find that it is a little bit more economical because it really, you just use so little and then it gets off like everything. And it's not harsh, it's not drying. It's the only one that I have found from the drugstore that I really like. So I've been using this one daily, and then I'll probably just go back to my Clinique because I have some of those, but I might make this my permanent one. And then after that, then I use my favorite Prequel Cleanser, and this is the Gleanser. The Prequel Gleanser, I'm sure you've seen this on social media. I was like, I don't see how a moisturizer could make this much of a difference, but it really does. I mean, I'm just shocked at this is like putting moisturizer on. And then as you can see here, I just have one of these little makeup remover things. I just use that just to make sure that all the cleanser and everything is off. Just gently put that on my skin. So those are my first steps. And then what I do is I put on, the one that I'm currently using is just a very light, and again, I can't believe I do this many steps, but honestly, I realized that in the winter, I have to. So, and I do, just for baseline, have somewhat dry skin. Not like incredibly dry, but I also think that if I didn't use things to not make it dry, it would be even drier, if that makes sense. So I've been using the Timeless Matrixyl Synthé 6 serum, and this one has peptides in it. I put this on, this is very light and it doesn't add a lot of moisture to my skin. I put this on and then I do my LED mask. So I'm gonna have a video coming up on, just my favorite at-home things. I have a video on the LED mask that I use, but I just put this on. I like something to be on my face. I find that my face gets too dry if I don't have anything on it. So I put that on first, then I do my LED mask. Then I come back, and this is like one of my favorite products. This is the Hado Labo Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. It's a moisture gel cream, and I'm gonna link all these below. But this is like the best. I'm just gonna show you some on my finger here, and it's really thick, and it's just. And by the way, I know you're sick of hearing about my nails, but I did my nails like 2 nights ago. I did the no chip, and look at them. Like, any suggestions below on, I do them at home. That's another video I have coming about things I do at home. I'm not using a ring light. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but I didn't know if it would scare my turtle, so I'm not using the ring light for these next few videos. but maybe I should, because I don't think that you can see. Oh yeah, there you go. And this is like the glow that it gives always. It's just unbelievable. And it's, you know, I know a lot of people are afraid of, and that's just with it rubbed in, it's still just so glowy. I know a lot of people are afraid of using hyaluronic acid because it may draw too much moisture and then the skin may be dry. I could use this as an all-in-one moisturizer. This is like a holy grail for me. So I put that on, and then I put on my actives. So then I do my azelaic acid gel, because with me, with dry skin and with my rosacea prone skin, I like to have some kind of slip before I put on any kind of actives, because it irritates my skin to put on like a drier active on my skin, and the azelaic acid is a little bit drier. That's another reason why I like Altrino as my retinoid, because it is, it's more like Vaseline-like. But with the azelaic acid, I have to put on something that has a little bit of slip. So I put that on. By the time I'm like grabbing all these things, you know, everything has pretty much sunken in. And then I put on a thicker moisturizer. I love this one. This is the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors and Phytoceramides. This has ceramides in it. It has squalane in it. It's got such good ingredients. This is, you know, it's thick, but not like too thick. As you can see, it's not too thick. And I just like, this stuff is just so good. It's not too thick, but it's so moisturizing, and my skin in the morning just feels like glowy and moisturized. I mean, even on my hands right now, it's just so great. So I do that, and then I put on my Altrino. So my Altrino, I have lots of videos on Altrino, why I love this retinoid. And I am gonna have something coming up where I'm gonna try the Altrino versus Tazarotene. So that one's coming up too, looking forward to that. And usually like in the summer, I would stop with that. But I have found that this winter, and obviously I've stopped counting with, well, no, maybe I haven't. No, I guess I'm still on layering. Okay, well this winter I've added a humidifier, that's number 3. I've added a humidifier into my regimen. And then, so 2 other things, number 4 and number 5, is reapplying and slugging. So when I say reapplying, I have found that this winter I have to reapply moisturizer. I think I've gotten to the point where my skin is not dry as it was with the changing of the season, so I don't have to reapply as much, but I was finding that I had to reapply. See, there he is. Look at him. Hello. Okay. So I don't have to reapply so much. But I did have to do it just to like get my barrier back intact. So now I'm past the reapplying stage. The humidifier is like my pet. I carry it around with me everywhere. I have 3 of them. I have to fill up the water constantly. I mean, it's literally like I have pets. So 1 in every room, and the one in my bedroom I have to fill up like after the night. It actually runs out before the night's over. So what I prefer for slugging is this, the Future Wise Slug Balm. This stuff is so great because the reason why I like it is it's not greasy. It doesn't get all over my pillow. So yes, it looks greasy, and you know, if I show it to you, it's thick, it is greasy. But I find if I put this on, I mean, I guess you can kind of see it's you know, it's not that glowy. Trust me when I tell you that this one is key, because it just rubs in and it doesn't leave a greasy residue. It doesn't get on my sheets. Like when I touch my face in the middle of the night, I don't feel like my fingers are all greasy. So I use that one. And then if I feel like I need extra protection, which this is nuts, but this is how dry my skin is this winter. If I need extra protection, this Aquaphor in a stick is amazing. So this is just this huge stick. I use it on my lips, and then like if I have any dryness around my mouth, I have a lot of redness on my chin that, knock on wood, has gotten better over the years after I've had V-Beam, and I've used the azelaic acid from Rosacea. None of these things, I used to get irritated with like any kind of ointment. None of these things irritate my rosacea on my chin, thank goodness. So I can like put this on my chin, I can put the Future Wise Slug Balm on my chin, and I don't get irritated. My rosacea doesn't get irritated. So truly amazing. Again, where did he go? I don't know, but he likes the humidity. See, he uses the sun lamp for the humidity, and he's always in the water, so he has to make sure his skin is good. I'm just looking at my little tea stir. So yeah, stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to go over some at-home treatments that I do, and as I mentioned, I'm going to start like a 6-month trial period of tazarotene versus Altrino. So thank you so much for watching, and happy holidays, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.